I go by the name of Cease ASMR and welcome to my channel, 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 channel. Before I get into today's video, I would like for you to please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Répétez A, B, C. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Repeat after me. A, B, C. All right. So, as I'm just going to jump right into what I think is going to be a whisper rant. Um, as I was doing my intro, I just finished filming like a Indian head massage video, like head scratching video. And the hair was like that was full, like compared to this hair. Like it made me realize filming that video made me realize that this wig, like the density is actually quite low. And like, oh well, no, there's some hair hiding behind. But yeah, this is kind of flat still. This is kind of flat. Um, so that's too bad. That's what I was thinking about as I was doing my intro. And yeah, anyways, I don't really wear this hair out the house anymore like that. But yeah, I think that's what I had realized. What was I gonna rant about? I was gonna rant about the gym because I went to the gym. I don't know if you guys know, I've probably mentioned this, but my New Year's resolution is to go to the gym not once, not once, not once, not twice, not twice, but 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. I feel like I'm just talking at like a regular voice at this point. Like, I feel like this must be so loud for people trying to sleep. I don't know. But, like, yeah, my New Year's resolution is to try to go to the gym at least 3 times a month. And since moving here, because I've moved as of recently, I hadn't gone, and it's it was April. Like April was coming to an end. No, March was coming to an end. Come on. And I had to go, and I went the last 3 days of the year. So I don't play about my New Year's resolutions, like at least the gym one. I don't play about. So I went, and for some reason, each time I would go, the GPS made me go to not one, not two, but 3 different gyms, and all like the same gym that I go to, but just like different locations, 3 different locations. I don't know. Each time I was just trying to go to the one closest to my house. I don't know why it took me to 3 different ones. The first time I went during the day, and then the 2 other times I went later, like at night, I guess I would say. So I figured just one of them was closed. Like the first one was closed, and that's why. But I was surprised to show up to the third gym last night, and it was like a different location. But unfortunately, I feel like that one is the closest one to my house. And I say unfortunately because you guys, it stinked. It stinked. It stinked. I swear this has to be too loud. Please leave a comment if you can hear me okay, if this isn't too loud, or I feel like I'm not even really whispering for real. But anyways, it stinked. It stinked. It stinked. It smelled. It smelled. It smelled. I don't feel like that's relaxing at all. But like I walk in, you guys, and I'm like hit with this must, not to my nose, to my glasses. My glasses completely fog up. I've never had that happen before. It's not winter anymore as well. Like there's no reason for that to be happening. Like there's no snow. Okay, my nails look so crazy, you guys. Oh my god, my nails look so crazy. Like there's still a little bit left over dye on these ones, and my nails are uneven on this one, but who cares? Anyways, um, yeah, I'm hit with this must straight to like my glasses. My glasses fog up the second I take a foot in. I literally couldn't even ask the attendant, like, is that what you call them? The attendant to like tell me where the change rooms were. I was having a hard time even seeing her. She was like, "Oh, do you need a tissue?" She gave me a tissue. You had that way too close. Like you had that on hand. Like this must happen a lot. I walk to the change room, like it actually stinks. And I don't know, I'm not really into gyms that are two floors. I'm starting to realize I don't like gyms that are two floors because the floors, like it's never split up to my liking. Like the one, like you got some sort, you would think that like the cardio would be on the first floor so that people who are maybe too intimidated by weights and stuff, like their safe spot. I feel like people who are intimidated by the gym when you're first starting out on the gym, you kind of want to stick to cardio, like the bike or elliptical, or even like stairmaster, treadmill, especially because those are like the easiest things to use. Like you just have to move, like just walk or just pedal, you know. So usually those I find should be close to the front of the gym, just so for people who are maybe not as comfortable, like for starting out at the gym. But like, I feel like this gym had some treadmills up at the front that weren't even working. They were taped up. Some were working, some weren't. Then they also had some treadmills up at the top. So it's like that was split weird. And it was like, I just did not like the layout. And then like the studio, like, because I like to go inside a studio where they usually have like the group fitness classes, but they don't usually have them like after, I feel like 8 p.m. Like, so in the evening when I tend to go. And I love to go to the studio with the big mirrors. And um, usually they have like a railing, like a ballet railing. Like, I don't know if a ballet railing is the right word to use, but they usually have a railing there. And it's a studio, and I can stretch. I like to really stretch, take the time to stretch because I'm not really much of a stretcher, but I'm trying to become more of a stretcher. I'm trying to be more flexible, and my body's very, like, I feel like sometimes I feel like an 80-year-old woman stuck in a young young girl's body because I'm not the same age. So I like a nice studio, and this place, the studio was upstairs. Like when like the studio is just never located on the right floor for me. Honestly, there just shouldn't be two floors because, like, if I want to end my workout with cardio, now I gotta go downstairs. If I want to start my workout, I have to go upstairs to the studio. And then the machines maybe are not on the same floor as the studio. Like, the machines are never on the same floor as the studio, basically. And I like to start my workout at the studio because I like to stretch a lot. And I don't like those mats for stretching because they're usually not that big. So if one person's already on it, like you're limited in space. I found that that was the case at this gym yesterday when I wanted to stretch at the end of my workout. Somebody was just like laying there on his phone. And I'm like, you already see that there's literally just one mat. There's like two mats next to each other, and you're taking up all the space to be on your phone right now. Like, it's not the time. And the gym was busy, so that was annoying too. I hate a packed gym. I really do. And then what else? What else? What else? Yeah, like the studios are just never on the right floor for how I like to break up my workout. Um, and yeah, like what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Mm, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It smelled, even when I went to the studio, like it still smelled like the whole place, the whole gym stinks. Like I've never gone to a gym and had that. Like that's why I have this membership, because I thought it would be like way cheaper gyms that like have that type of odor. I was very surprised. Um and I just didn't like the layout of the gym. So But unfortunately, it's the closest one to my house. So hopefully, if I go again, I'm gonna try it once more and see. Like maybe it was just having an off day. That's why it smelled so bad. I don't know. And then like I went to their spin studio because they did have a spin studio room, and like the what is it called? The spin machine, the bicycle machine, the bicycle. I don't know. You can adjust the resistance, but like um theirs it was like a knob that you turn, and it doesn't tell you what level of resistance you're at. You just turn, and then you just feel within your legs that the resistance is going up or going down. And I did not like that. How am I supposed to know how many RPM I'm at? Like the other ones, like it was like levels and it was like a button. So I did not like that. And it stinked. Yeah. So we'll see if I go back. I went to an all girls gym. The first one I went to was an all girls gym. And why was the equipment was old, like ancient. I went on the elliptical. It was my first time going in like a month, so I honestly just went to the bare minimum. I went in the studio. The floors were all scuffed up, black scuffs everywhere, scuffed up, like dented and scuffed up. I was like, oh, okay. Then I went to the elliptical, and I've never seen an elliptical as ancient like this. Like it was definitely old. Like so, I'm like, okay, of course you guys would have that for, and it was really small. Of course, you guys would have that for. You would leave that for the women, you know. Okay. The second one I went to, it was two floors, and studio was downstairs, but then the machines were that I wanted to use were up top. But then if I want to finish my workout and do some cardio, I'd have to go back down because cardio was back down. They did have a few machines down there, but like the Smith machine was up. So it's like if I do my workout in the order that I usually do it, I would go upstairs to get changed because the change room's upstairs. So I'd have to go upstairs to the change room, downstairs to the studio. I'd have to go upstairs to the Smith machine and then downstairs for the leg press and then go to the studio and then back upstairs to get changed and then back downstairs to leave. That's ridiculous. And then they did have a women's only area, but it was tiny. It was connected to the women's change room. And then when I went in, I saw someone like to me it appeared to be a man, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, if they identify as a woman, then okay, I guess. Like, but like, I didn't even know it was the women's only area because like I had like just gone to the change room and I thought that I was leaving to go into the regular co-ed side of the gym, and I didn't even know there was a women's area at the gym. And then I went to the women's area not knowing I was going to the women's area. I thought I was going to a co-ed area. I see a man, whatever. It's really small, and then I leave, go downstairs because I want to go to the studio. And then as I'm going downstairs, I see a sign that said, "Oh, there's a women's area." So I'm like, so that's where I was. So why was there a man there? How did you even get there? It must be somebody that identify. It has to be, because how did you even get there? Because I later even realized like I went when I went to like take a look again before I left. I was like, there's no other entrance to get in here. You can only get in here through the women's change room. So I maybe they identified. Yeah, I want to assume they just identify as a woman. That is completely fine. Okay, moving on. Um yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that gym. I the third gym. It stinks. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. Like how this story develops, like which one ends up being my go-to gym. Like maybe I'll have to try out another one. There's a lot of gyms around me, like a lot of locations, so that's good. But I don't know, I just wanted to share that. Why does a gym stink? Why do gyms with the layout of like 3 floors like literally suck? At least where I'm at. Um, and like unless you're gonna have everything on the first floor and everything on the second floor, I don't like a gym that's 2 floors. Like why is that even a thing? No. Um, and then yeah, the women's only sections are disrespectful to women, like for sure, but whatever. Um, well, it's not disrespectful to women. Like, I guess you could just go to the co-ed side. At least we have a women's only area. I don't know, but I'm just gonna leave this here. I just wanted to rant about the gym. Um, I hope this was relaxing. Please like and especially comment. I love hearing from you guys. I love when you guys tell me that my audio sucks. Um, and like like all the I like getting the criticism as I'm still building this channel. I am probably gonna get to a point where I don't want to hear it, but until then, thank you for leaving your comments. And I hope you have a great day or great night, depending on what time it is. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.